This short video will show you how to find good historical background about literary authors using the BMCC Library databases. We'll use the writers James Baldwin, Ha Jin, and Natasha Trethewey as examples, but these databases offer good information on any author that you are reading. After you watch the video, pull up the library website and try searching these databases for articles using the video's instructions as a guide. It's easy to get to our library site. Search BMCC Library in your browser and click the link to our library website. On the main page, first click the Databases tab, then choose the Databases by Subject link. Click English and Literature to go to the English and Literature database page. The first database we'll look at, Gale Literary Sources, is useful for finding basic biographical information about your authors. When you click the link to the first database, you'll be asked to log in. Use your CUNY username and password, the same one that you used to log into Blackboard and CUNY First. Once you log in, you can hop from one database to another during one session. Now you are in the Gale Literature database. Put the name of your author in the search field and click the search icon. The first article in this list is too old, written before Baldwin's death. So I'm changing the setting from Sort by Relevance to Sort by Newest. At the top menu bar, I'm clicking Biographies to see the biographical information. Now the newest biography is at the top. Let's click the link to that one. The article provides the correct dates and details about the author's life and their literary work. In the top corner, there are tools to help you gather the information. You can download the article as a PDF file. At the end of the article, you'll find other articles or books that you can search in our collections. Save the PDF to your computer or iPad. Going back to the page where you downloaded it, click the Cite tool to copy and paste the MLA citation into a Word document or whatever program you use to write. MLA style does not require the date you found the document, so don't copy that. Another useful kind of historical background can be found in interviews with authors. Searching the author Ha Jin under the Literature Criticism section, we find an interview with Ha Jin. The beginning of interviews sometimes have some background information and then the interview with the author. These are useful to learn about an author's ideas in their own words. What influenced them during their lifetime, family background, important events, and their paths to becoming writers. In the top menu bar, download the article as a PDF to save it, or you can email a copy of the text, and you can cite it. One of the best places to find good magazine interviews is Humanities Source database. Notably, they have the Paris Review's Art of Fiction and Art of Poetry interviews. Put the author's name and interview into the search field. In this type of database, it's important to check the full text box to get complete articles. At the top of the list is the Paris Review interview with Baldwin from 1984. Click the PDF. This is a scan of the original magazine, so it's a bit yellow, but don't let that scare you. It's worth reading. You can download and save it. On the right toolbar, the fifth icon is the tool to copy the citation. The letter icon allows you to email the PDF to yourself. Before you do, set the citation format to MLA, so you receive the right one. Going back to the results list, you can see many other interviews to read with James Baldwin. This type of search will work for any author you happen to be writing about. For historical background, nothing beats a chapter from an ebook. On the main page of the library website, click the Databases tab. Under Useful Links, click the Ebook Collections link to get to the ebook database page. At the bottom of the page, choose Salem Literature. The Critical Insights books are on the left side. Not all authors are included, but check it out to see if your author is there. We'll choose Baldwin as an example. This is an edited book of good articles written by different scholars. You might look at biography, Baldwin in his time, or perhaps this one, The Fire Last Time, which is written by the well-known author of African American history and culture, Henry Louis Gates, Jr. In this database, it's helpful to email the chapter to yourself using the link on the left sidebar because Salem Database doesn't have a download feature. And don't forget to copy the MLA citation for your works cited list. Ebook Central is the best database to find ebook chapters about any author and their times. It's found at the top of the ebook database page. For example, let's search for book chapters about the poet Natasha Trethewey. The first book on the list is an entire collection of conversations with Trethewey, a good way to learn about her personal history and ideas. Let's click the title of the book, then click the Read Online button to look inside the book. We're going to clear the search and click the Table of Contents icon in the left sidebar. You can see from clicking on the chapter's titles that the book is filled with interviews and conversations with the poet. Down on the bottom is a conversation between Natasha Trethewey and the poet Rita Dove. That would certainly be interesting because they both write wonderful poetry. Any of these conversations might work for you. Download it using the PDF icon on the top menu bar. Select MLA style and click Continue. The PDF is created and you can open it at the bottom of the page and save it into your computer or iPad. On the bottom of every page there's an MLA citation that you can copy and paste into your works cited list. Or on the book's main page there's a link to grab the book's citation. You could also check out this other book of essays by Trethewey that she wrote in the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina about the Mississippi Gulf Coast where she spent her youth. It's useful for a closer look into her world. Need more help? Visit BMCC Library's website to chat with a librarian or schedule a research meeting.